Bert, you mentioned some of your contemporary boxing writers of the past. Of today's boxing writers and/or analysts, who do you like to listen or read from?
Well, I'm getting less of a chance to read as their papers keep closing. And I've got to tell you, and I'm not telling you that today's writers don't write as well as yesterday's, though I have a bias, so I'll just check that at the door. But what I found out about the old time, and I count myself amongst those, or at least I was on the edge of it, so I'd rather be included, is the old time writers. We sat, we drank, we told stories, and we learned about a sport that was rich. When Jack Overmeyer can stand up and cite these things, that's fun. Today's younger writers, I don't get the same out of. And again, I'm not telling you they don't write as well. They certainly don't drink as well. They all run to they don't hear stories as well, and they run to their room with their laptops to figure out how many free flyer miles they get rather than sitting at the bar. Now, I don't care that they don't drink, at least sit at the bar, have a Coke. Dan Raphael's a good analyst. The way he writes, though, I don't get, I don't know that that's, something I can compare to Red Smith. There are a couple of them out there, but you'll find that there are not that many boxing writers on the scene today at papers. Now, on the blogs, some. But they're breaking news more than writing and deciphering. And I want to see reasons why. When John Saraceno wrote for USA Today, marvelous. And then he got a column, now he covers basketball. That's what's happened to boxing writers. There's some good writers out there, but I long for the day of being able to read an A.J. Liebling type of writing. A Red Smith. I mean, something of that ilk. When a John Lardner can write a line, as he did about Jack Johnson. When Jack Johnson died in 1946, coming to the Lewis Kahn fight, and refused service in a diner in North Carolina because of his color, and roared out of the parking lot in anger and frustration, and lost control of his car and hit a telephone pole across the road. John Lardner wrote, and it's never been beaten. Jack Johnson died today crossing the white line for the last time. Where are you going to read something? Agree or disagree, read something with that power. They don't have it today, I'm sorry. Particularly because in newspapers they're consigned to writing number of inches, not stories. And on blogs and on ESPN, and I'm over there sometimes, we've got somebody counting down on the clock, we've got to say something. So it just ain't the same, and I'm not sure the public cares if it's the same. That's what a double dose of reality and fatalism is.
Thank you. Well, I know one thing, Bert, we all care, and that's why we're here when you're here. And ladies and gentlemen, Hall of Fame.